And welcome back to M Hood Fishing. That dude you were seeing back there, that is Real Reds, my friend Marwin. He's got a channel too. After this video, if you want to check his out, link is down in the description. So I am out on Lake Pontchartrain at Orleans Canal, where you see those big red signs that say danger, 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 Will Robinson. They don't say Will Robinson, but we are going to be looking out this way, not where the danger is. We're going to be looking for big fish. So I brought the two big rods, my two 12-footers, and I've got another rod. So we've got that bluegill from, well, let's just show you. Let's get into this. There we go. There's that gill from earlier. I only have about maybe 2 hours to fish this afternoon. I'm going to turn him into two baits. I'm going to cut him right in half, just like that. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know that this rig that I'm about to show you is a pretty standard rig that I use or have been using lately. So to start, we've got 3 ounces of a bank sinker right here on a lead trolley, a sinker slide, the bead, the barrel swivel. Now all these leaders that I have are pre-tied up by me, and then I attach them with a cow hitch to the barrel swivel. So that is what we call a surgeon loop, that is cow hitched to that barrel swivel. And down here we're snelled up to an 8/0 octopus style hook here. Since it's a big hook, I'm gonna go kind of deep so he stays on there, just about like that. Yeah, the lights are on. That's always good. That's why I like to come here. You can already see the bait popping out there. There's mullet and ladyfish, and we're gonna throw this first bait out towards the mouth of Orleans Canal. Yeah, that's an awesome cast. Right to the side of where it hit, like a good ways to the right. I just saw a bait ball. It's awesome. The second rod, the rig is just like the first rod. I was throwing the net. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll show you in a sec. There's shrimp in the lake tonight. Yeah. Yeah, not real big, but good for bait. You could eat that too. It's not too small.
Sashimi?
There's 3. I got
the right.
You want to keep them alive or what?
Yeah.
Second throw of the net. Even more shrimp this time. Marwin's going to be the shrimp picker. I don't have a champagne basket out here with me. So a lot of these shrimp, whoa, we could eat those. Put them in the bucket. Or I'll help you. Whoa, it's getting away, bro. Getting away.
It's not going nowhere.
Going somewhere. Going in that bucket.
Yeah.
I was hoping to catch mullet with the net, not shrimp. So I don't mind catching shrimp, but I wanted mullet for catfish bait for tomorrow. Even more. These are just as good as the ones I was getting out at Eden Isle.
How many you got this time?
About 10.
You keep beating yourself every time. There's like some stuck in the net.
Yeah. After a few throws, I have maybe 2 dozen or better. We're gonna fish with some of them and then take the rest home. Yeah, you can get it. It's on my rod, but we're gonna let Marwin see if he can catch the fish that's playing with the shrimp that's on that rod. You got him? Is he fighting pretty good?
Yeah.
Get the water off you.
I don't know if that's your weight or if
You feel head shakes? You got yourself a Gafftop there. Yeah, you're right. We got us a nice Gafftop. It's not huge, but there's no size limit here. Yeah, I'm keeping this tonight. We're doing a Gafftop catch and cook, and we're gonna eat our bait. All right, guys, this is what I'm taking to the house. Maybe about 2 dozen shrimp or more, maybe about a pound, a little over a pound. That is a meal for me. There you go, a sink full of shrimp. That is a nice meal. I was only out there for a short amount of time. A lot of these are really good sizes. I'm really happy to get these. Maybe it's a little over a pound or so. And here's our Gafftop that we're gonna cook tonight. As you see, I've cut the tail off. That's the best way to bleed these. They're gonna come out a lot better if you bleed them. Sometimes with cats that I'm gonna keep, I'll cut the gills to bleed, but these bleed out a lot better if you cut the tail. And I wanted to show you this giant bunch of plantains that I have hanging in the kitchen right now. I was planning on harvesting this particular bunch this year, but the the tree that they were hanging off of fell down the other night. And when I got to where this was, it was already on the sidewalk. So the idea, I've done this before, I've had to do this before. You leave these hanging for a while and they'll ripen up a little bit and they'll be better to cook. So we're gonna leave these hanging here and use them in a future catch and cook. There's a lot, huh? Back to the sink. So I wanna rinse these, put them to the side. I wanna rinse them really good because they were in my tote, and my tote has a lot of river sand in it because I fished twice today, once in the river, once in the lake. Didn't wash out the tote between the sessions. The last time I boiled shrimp, I used somebody else's method. Tonight we're gonna use my method, but first we're gonna let that coonhound out. She doesn't know how to open doors. Come on, Tulsa, let's go back in. Let's boil these shrimp. Come on, stubborn. Back up here, back up here. So in the pot we have about a half a cup of crab boil, and the pot is more than half full and it's got a rapid boil. We also have a little bit of lemon juice for flavor. Now, this is what my method usually is. So we're gonna put our shrimp in, and we're not gonna put them in for very long, maybe a minute. We're looking for them to change color. And they're already changing color. Some people with this method go 2 minutes, some a minute. Some literally will bring them out as soon as they change color. I let it go for about a minute, so now it's time to get them out of here. As you see, it's super easy. All right, most people at this point would ice them down to stop them from cooking. I never have cubed ice in the house. I just run cold water over them. They smell great. I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in here. What are you thinking, huh? Check it out, check it out. Little tiny fillet, because it was a little tiny gaff top. These have been soaking in ice water. That'll help them taste better and be whiter, supposedly. Don't ask me why I beat up 2 whole eggs for this. I only needed 1. I guess I'm just used to cracking 2 eggs every time I gotta crack eggs. But I know a couple of people actually, that might like to eat these eggs. It'd be good for their coats. Makes the coats of a dog really shiny if you give them eggs in their food, cooked or raw. It's fine. Get that nice in there. And over here in the pie plate, we have Louisiana fish fry. All right, we went for about 2 minutes per side. It's time to get them out without breaking the plate. There we go. Finally, I get to sit down and enjoy some food. It's been a long day. This looks and smells good. Let's try the Gafftop first. It's been years since I've eaten Gafftop. Wow. That was pretty good. It was really enjoyable. Came out really good. The thing about Gafftop is that it doesn't have much of a flavor of its own, like say a channel cat or a blue cat will. It'll take on anything you cook it with. It'll take on that flavor. So I can taste the spices in a fish fry, which is kind of lemon and pepper and some salt. Wow. Get that later. That's really good. Surprising that I was able to get shrimp tonight. out of the lake and shrimp that are of this size, you know, big enough to bring home to the table. Always a good thing. Let's see what's up. Pretty easy to peel still. A lot of people like that other method I used last time. They think that it's easier to peel them. I found that fairly easy. Pretty tasty. Darn good, Tulsa. Really good. All right. Well, let me get at my dinner. I'm gonna go in the other room and partake in some media and enjoy this bountiful goodness. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Yeah, you're right.